Hey everyone, welcome back to Poison People MTG. Today we're going to look at another one of my poison decks. Now the idea that made me come up with this deck is to give Pestilence Demon Infect, so I can pay merely 1 black mana to do 1 damage to each creature and each player, resulting in neg-1 counters and poison counters. And of course, I don't want to give myself poison counters. So I got, I think her name is Melira, Sylvan Outcast. But she says I can't get poison counters. And creatures I control can't have neg-1 counters placed on them. And creatures my opponents control lose Infect, if they should happen to have any. And the way I give the Pestilence Demon Infect is with the card called Phreesis. So it's just a 2 casting cost aura, and it just gives the enchanted creature Infect. Another cool thing that Melira prevents is having this guy get neg-1 counters put on him if damage will be dealt to him. So he's a big old 7/7 for 5 mana with Infect. Another thing Melira really takes care of is this guy giving me a poison counter at my upkeep. So I get a 4 or 5 Infect for 4 mana. So you notice a lot of things cost a lot in this deck. 5 mana, 4 mana, 8 mana in the case of the Pestilence Demon. I threw in a couple Dark Rituals, which this art is like probably my favorite art. It looks super cool. Then I got a revised version in there. And also, to mana ramp kinda, lets me look for 2 basic land cards. Can be 2 black, 2 green, a green and a black. Put 1 into the battlefield tapped, and the other into my hand, and shuffle my library. Kodamas Reach is real handy. And I've got a couple small creatures in here. So I got Melira, and I got the Evolution Sage. It's a 3/2 that whenever a land enters the battlefield under my control, I can proliferate. So if that happens to die, I got this Deathrender equipment. Not only does it make my Infect creatures bigger, but when it dies I can put a creature card from my hand into the battlefield and attach a Deathrender it. So I could potentially cheat Pestilence Demon in with this. And what's also nice is I kind of got like a board wipe here. None of my stuff can get neg-1 counters on it as long as Melira is out. So I can put as much mana as I have, neg-1 counters on each creature, and then this shuffles back in. I can do that over and over and over again, and just wipe my opponent's board. I got a couple spot removal cards for problem creatures, and maybe a problem artifact. There's Putrefy, nice 3 casting cost instant that can destroy target artifact or creature, and it can't be regenerated. And I got a good old Doomblade. Destroy target non-black creature. I've been thinking about replacing these, but I'm not sure with what yet. I got a couple cool land cards. This is my only Overgrown Tomb. I can't wait to pick up more of these one day. I got some Tainted Wood. That always makes the guys chuckle. But it's kind of like a dual land as long as I control another swamp. So, can't beat it. Just for fun, I threw a hand of the Praetors in there. I've got 4 of them in my original black Infect deck, but why not use them? And I got the Sword of Kaldra. Could give one of my Infect creatures +5/+5, and when it deals damage to a creature, I can remove that creature from the game. So if you got like an indestructible Which, I mean, Nego Encounters ain't afraid of indestructible either. But if you got something that can't be targeted, maybe if it's hexproof, this gets around it because it's not targeting it. And it was a pretty simple idea to start with. I hope you guys liked it, and I'll talk to you guys later.